I'm Scott with GNZ Financial. And if you're a public school teacher here in Michigan and thinking about retiring in the next 10 months, this video is for you. Again, I'm Scott Hilliard with GNZ Financial. We're based in Troy, Michigan, but we have extensive experience helping Michigan public school educators just like you across the state. And in addition to that experience, I've also been in the finance and accounting space for over 20 years. I'm a certified financial planner and a CPA, but more importantly, I'm also happily married to a teacher. So I see these benefits from a personal lens as well. And again, I focus on helping Michigan educators with their retirement planning. And so if you're thinking about retiring, again, in the next 10 months, I have some key questions for you that I want to make certain you can answer. So for your pension, how much will your pension be? And when's the best time to retire? Sometimes it can have a profound impact on your pension benefits. What are the best survivor benefits for you and your family? And if you're thinking about working part-time or full-time after you retire from the schools, how will that impact your pension? Sometimes there's significant impacts. Healthcare. You have some of the best healthcare in the country. We want to make certain you're maximizing those benefits as a retiree. So how much will your healthcare cost, be? We'll look at it and help you figure out that amount. How can I ensure that your spouse is covered for healthcare if something happens to you, right? Are your kids still covered by your healthcare plan when you retire? And when you're 65 and older, you're eligible for Medicare. How does that impact your health care in retirement? Social Security. So the first question we always like to talk about is, hey, will Social Security still be around when you want to claim it? Yeah, we know there's some hurdles and obstacles for you. We want to make certain you understand that. How much will you get for Social Security, right? How much is that dollar amount? And what's the best strategy for you to claim Social Security? And if you're married, how do we maximize those benefits between you and your spouse? And some investment questions. Are your investments aligned with your risk tolerance? And how much can you reasonably take out each year? A lot of people talked about growth and how much will it continue to build and grow. That's great. We can talk about that. But more important when we're retired is how much can we take out each year and have that money last us forever for all of our retirement so we don't run out of money? And what are some of the best investment strategies for you and investment philosophies for you to manage risk while still seeking growth? And the most important question is, do you have a financial plan that you understand and that's written down? So again, a lot of questions there. We understand that this system's complex. And again, there's a lot of questions. And so over the years, we've built a proprietary process to help you with those. And it's really based on 7 key pillars. Number 1, your retirement plan. So let's lay out all these benefits on one page and build out what that pension will be, what your Social Security will be. And then wealth management and investments. So you've done a good job building up your wealth over the years. Congratulations. Now the goal is to let's continue to evaluate that and protect that nest egg that you've built up. Social Security. Again, we want to make certain you find the best strategy for you based on your unique situations. How do we maximize the benefits over your lifetime? Risks. Hey, we know there's a lot of risks out there in the world without a doubt, right? The stock market's a volatile place. We keep hearing, will Social Security even be around when we're retired? And so we want to help you think about risks and mitigate them wherever possible. Taxes. Taxes will continue to be one of the larger costs for retirees. We want to make certain you have the best tax strategy now and over the long run. Legacy planning. We're only on this earth for so long. What's the legacy that you want to leave behind? We talk about that all the time with our clients. And lastly, those 7 pillars, the last item, value-added services. Again, these things ebb and flow of importance over time, and you need a plan that changes as you change and evolve, because we know the world changes. We know life changes, and so you need a strategy and approach that also changes. And all of these things fall under our proprietary process that we've built for educators just like you. So we've talked about that process, right? Now the next step is, how do we think about your path towards a great retirement, towards financial freedom? And that's really where we come in, right? and talking about, again, your unique situations and your path. And so, what we offer for Michigan educators, again, just like you, this is for people, again, thinking about retiring in the next 10 months. What we offer is a complimentary one on one retirement consultation meeting. In that meeting, we're going to talk about your unique situation and really lay out your benefits. The end result of that meeting is we're going to compare how much are you living on today to our best estimate of what does that dollar amount look like in retirement, and comparing those two. In that analysis, we'll talk about your state retirement benefits, including your pension, and calculate the amount for you. We'll talk about your Social Security. What are some strategies to maximize it, and what's the real dollar amount that we'll get? We'll talk about your investments, not only how much you have today and how much it'll continue to build and grow, but how much can we take out every year for that money to still support us, but also last a long, long time into our retirement. And then number 4, we'll talk about your health care, one of the biggest costs for retirees. We'll also talk about taxes. So again, the end goal is comparing what you're living on today to what does that number look like in retirement? And are we on the right path? And those meetings, again, always complimentary and always confidential. So we always like to say, take action. Knowledge is power potentially, but we need you to take action. And we're here to help and support you and help you craft your path towards a great retirement. To do that, what we offer again is let's schedule a one-on-one meeting. Let's connect, let's talk, and again, talk about your unique situation and really build out your path of what it looks like towards retirement. So to schedule that meeting, here's my contact information, but the easiest way is just to scan that QR code. And with that, you'll see my calendar for the next 90 days. Find a time that works best for you. Those meetings, again, are over Zoom, always complimentary, always confidential. Invite any key family members that you have as well that you want to join. We're here to help. Again, thank you for everything you're doing with our schools. We're looking forward to meeting with you and talking about your unique situation and helping you craft that story of what retirement looks like. Take care. Talk soon.